Okay, welcome back. We're now going to take a look at question 4 from assignment A. Compute how many bits per second are transmitted in each of the transmission technologies. So we have video at a resolution of 640. So we have 640 by 480. We got 16 bytes per pixel. Okay, this looks like a pixel by pixel thing. And we got 60 frames per second. So this would be, well, okay, yeah, per frame, right? Okay. So let's see, first thing I want to do to consider transmission, I want to take the 16 bytes and turn it into bits. So 16 times 8 bits, because there are 8 bits in a byte, so bits per pixel. Okay. This thing here is going to give me pixels squared per frame. So what I have here is 640 by 480 px squared over f. I guess this could just be a frame, right? Like a per frame. We could, well, this is pixels, not pixels squared. This is 640 by 480 pixels per frame. So that's our unit, which I'll put in square brackets. And then all of that multiplied by 16 times 8 bits per pixel. That's where I goofed. It's actually just pixels per frame. And then all of that multiplied by the 60 frames per second. What are we asked for? Bits per second. Okay, so let's see. We have pixels per pixel here, frames per frame there, and we're left with a bit per second, so I just multiply all the way through, and I'm left with something in the units of bits per second. Okay, the same is for part 2, so there's no point to do that. So yeah, again, here's another problem of dimensional analysis. Take a look at the dimensions. We have pixels per frame, frames per second, bits per pixel, so the pixels will divide, the frames will divide, and I'm left with bits per second. That gives me exactly the answer I'm looking for. So really nothing to it in that problem. And I'll see you in the next video for question 5.